Alright, hello everybody. We have a race of Super Mario Sunshine now, and we don't have the runners talking, but we do have a commentator, so if you'd like to introduce yourself, go ahead.
Alright, this is Libre, and I am commentating this race the here, and we got such an exciting race. Basten versus Reed, both two up and coming, really good speedrunners of this game. Basten with a 118, and Reed with a recently 120, 58, and I believe he was on that 119 pace a few days ago. So this should be an exciting race. And I believe the runners are getting ready to start as Baston is still on homebrew. Getting into the game. And was actually recently racing with these two fellow speedrunners with Reed on the right side and Baston's on the left side. Baston changing the language to Italian? Okay, okay. I thought he for a second he was gonna choose a different language. Italian being the fastest language on PAL, the game version of PAL. And while Reed on the right side, he saw it playing on Japanese with faster load times. Resetting his game, maybe that's for better RNG. Who knows? A fellow speedrunner Bouncy Boy once said if you hard reset your Wii before doing a run, it will clear your RNG for the run.
Alright, so, it looks like both of our runners are ready, but I want to just get... Oh geez, wait a second.
So yeah, Super Mario Sunshine any percent is beating and it's beating every single child of Mario and it's beating every single child of Mario in every single level. So
Mhm.
all the way through every single level, you beat Shadow Mario, and that unlocks the Corona cutscene.
Alright, so I think both of our racers are ready to start, so I'm gonna get this countdown kicking. I didn't change the game. But as soon as I do that, I want to get this. I want to see if I can get this countdown kicking really soon. So, uh, if anyone is not ready to start, tell me like right now. And so if not, I'm gonna give a countdown in like 5 seconds probably. All right, so if we can start, then we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the race is underway. So as everyone knows, Sunshine starts with a long cutscene, but I promise it's really action-packed after these long cutscenes. You get to familiarize yourself with Flood in the beginning of the game. Flood are your friend.
Now, boys, don't
Sadly,
touch
this
that
is
stuff.
not SM64, and you do need Flood for Sunshine. And as I was talking about before, Reed is on the faster version of the game with load times, but PAL is equally as fast with
I'm most
faster
concerned with the world
text
being a
of
blue pebbles
Italian
in this
left side.
dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
And the clear favorite of this race should be Basten with the 118. But Reed is not too awfully behind. Reed's strats are actually really, really good, but
Power up
as
complete.
they progress
Thank
through
you for
the first part
purchasing
of the
this
game,
item
Reed
from
taking a little bit
Amazon
of an
sales
angle
operator.
there.
Preparing to register
Basten more
customer
with the direct
information. Scanning
route
and
there.
classifying subject data.
And I
Subject
think,
identified as Mario
fun
Bros.
fact,
And the customer
Reed has
information
his
is
text
correct complete.
left on.
I am Flood, a
Basten
flash liquidizer auto
is
dowsing
not.
device. I hope to be of
That is
assistance.
because Japanese has
Proceeding with user instruction.
it's the option to leave the text on.
Use the
I don't
automatic
know about PAL
navigation
actually.
portal from
I
my
actually
phone.
play an NTCU myself,
If
the
you
American
press the
version.
R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim
So
in any direction.
in this run,
Press the X
we're gonna
button
see
to
two
switch to the hover nozzle.
Reed's strats
You
are
can then
actually
press
people
the
have been
R
talking to
button
me
to
about that. The
hover
his
in the
strats are
air
really
for
like
a
did it
short
like they're
time.
very like risk
If the
versus
tank is
reward
empty,
factor.
no
Like they're
water
very
can be
risky,
sprayed. To
but if he
refill
gets them,
and
then
enter
he's
a
like
body of
he's
water,
always ends up
press
on
the
like
R
insane
button.
pace, like 119 pace every single run, or 119 pace or better.
Instructions complete.
Even with a
Proceed.
lot of mistakes because he's going just so fast. While Bastin, like he's fairly more consistent strats, has been grinding a lot this game. And we're done with the first cutscene. And Reed doing the Fex strat on the right side, which is a good speed runner. If I keep saying Fex strats, they're really good strats. They're fairly new, about a year old. They give you faster airstrip time. So Bastin preferring the hover method, while Reed preferring the backflip method, which was a method of getting the shine when you used to play hoverless.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am Flood,
And neck and
Flash
neck so far in the airstrip. Good. That's always good to see. No one's ahead. I think it's a tie right now. And no one forgot to take out their memory card, which is good. It's always good.
Course is
So if
now
you're
in
watching
session.
this and you're like, oh, I have to wait for another cutscene, don't worry. You can go get order a pizza. You can start your laundry, and maybe when you're back at 6:30 or 6:45 ish, we will be ready to start the race in terms of gameplay. So just sit back tight and enjoy this cutscene. And right now, you've been found guilty as charged. It's called cutscene. So Mario is being penalized right now, and it's being familiarized into that he has to clean the entire island.
Based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection! Overruled. I judge the
So
defendant guilty
a
as charged.
little second fun fact of the game is that in Japanese, there's actually a different audio here,
Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
and the Pianta man says shrine sprites instead of chine sprites.
This appears to be
So that's a little
technical
fun fact
difficulty,
there.
Mario.
It's actually different
The
color cutscene
analysis
voices,
verifies that the
actors
island's
in this.
inhabitants are indeed
And
part
here
of
we
the
have the
population,
last
but
cutscene
the
here.
pollution itself is not the
Mario
main
in jail
problem.
cutscene. Probably one of the
Mario,
saddest
you
OSTs of all
witnessed this
time.
object at the
Saddest anime that's
It is a
sleep.
shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no
So
longer
in
a
about a
power
minute,
to
we'll
support
be
the
ready to play
peaceful
this game.
lifestyle of the islanders.
And
It
right
is
off the
most
bat, we will
pitiable.
see two different
The
strategies.
only way to
It's called
ensure the
as the
return
Justin
of the
DT
Shine
strats.
sprites is to keep
I don't
the
know,
island
I
from
probably
becoming
cannot
too
say
big
the
for
other
her.
word.
The
Not so sure.
perpetrator is likely at work
And this,
in
I don't
some
think it's
area
marathon safe, the
streets,
strat wise,
and
but
the
I will call them
perpetrator
Justin DT street
are
strats
being
because these
treated
strats
as a
were invented
criminal.
by my fellow Canadian
Tomorrow we
speedrunner
must do
Justin
our
DT.
best to resolve the
There
situation.
are, it's a
Go straight to
it's a
the point.
strat.
Can't miss the
You
message.
cut the corner, saves like
This job's
0.5
all
seconds.
that
It's really good strat. Okay.
you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
Here you go, the Pianta man's telling you to clean all the goop. Don't slack off. Now let's see if Reed does this strat. Alright, so Reed does go for the Justin EC strats on the left side. Here. Right side. While Basten's following the more standard route on and it's with the one bonk on the roof.
Look, on the statue's head.
Basten just a little bit far behind. So they are risky strats. That's what I was talking about. Reed's actually been really popular these days. I heard from him that even at the average stray, the 120 Shine World Record holder was watching his stream. So, and I talked to Trey before. He barely watches anybody new runner streams, so that means something. So Basten going for the goop bounce there. Also, Reed doing the hover through the goop as well. Both getting the quick kill there on Chan Mario. That's an early M for Basten. Nicely done. You save frames there if you spray the M before Shadow Mario gets there. As Shadow Mario gets there. So far really good early game for Basten. And here we go, we have a triple jump. Top of the wood there. And Bianco 1, well this is actually Bianco 2. And it's the only shine that we fairly like. It's intended, it's not intended, but it's in the game there. You can actually go up the, ooh. Bonk, a nice backwards hover by Reed. And we have a bonk from Basten there. It's unfortunate. So right now we are in Bianco 1, but we're actually going into the shine number 2. So we are skipping the shine number 1, and that's the only level where you can do this. Rico opting for the backflip method, and Basten also doing the backflip method. And PD fight number 1, it's pretty fairly simple. You just spray on him, span spray, which is pressing R and A at the same time, getting that water out fairly more. And that's 1027 by Reed, so that's for the sub 1030. So despite that early bonk in the movement early game, that's not bad. And Basten just lagging behind just a little bit because of the bonk in the windmill. So still a fairly close race. So here we go. Here's the first secret of the game. As players are going into the hillside secret. Ooh, Reed missing the side flip once. Gets it second time. See if Basten can get it first try. Nice. Catching up just a little bit. Ooh, Reed's going for those crazy fake strats that save like 0.5 seconds. Oh no, we got a bonk by Basten here in the secret. Oh no, we got our first death with that bonk. He was trying to like improvise it there. That was almost good improvisation. Unfortunately, the block wasn't there. It's really impressive to see Reed actually is only 2 months or 1 month, only 2 months new to this game, and he's opting for all the crazy faster strats. It's insane. So it's not over yet. It's only one death. So here we go. We have a travel skip, a technique by this runners in this game where you are opening Rico, and then at the same time you are going back to Yanko, and it saves the travel time. So and it saves time op because you're opening Rico and at the same time getting back inside of Yanko really fast. Ooh, and I'm not sure that's gonna make it by Reed. Oh, he gets him last frame. That's insane with that. Even with that that mistake of not getting the initial water slide really fast, because you can actually miss it if you're too slow. Man, Reed's so fast. I always miss it even if I miss. Let's see, like right here, with Basten, nice water slide there. He had enough time to even jump twice there for Basten. That's insane. So we see Reed with the really nice movement of the side on the right side. I don't think we're gonna see any triple jumps here. Like if you're actually watch speedruns of this game a few years ago, you're gonna see a lot of new optimizations in every single level. Like nobody does the triple jump anymore if you remember watching this game or speedrunning it in the like years ago. And everybody does this momentous spin jump right here. A momentous spin jump is doing a spin jump but up the ledge, so you get more momentum by pressing A twice and getting a spin jump on that little house down there. So here we go. Here's the shine I was talking about earlier. It's not over yet. This is the first big RNG section of the game. The PD fight number 2. Oh, and Reed just barely missing it. He almost got that Fex strat there. It's a triple jump there. You can actually get that off the windmill. It's pretty sick. Let's see what strat Basten goes for. He goes for the regular strat there. As you can see, that's the old way of doing it. As Feck Bean, I think it's only 0.5 seconds faster. That's pretty much a safe bet always. So it's just a tiny bit faster. You can actually do it safely too by doing a spin jump strat instead of a triple jump, which is it's safer, but it's almost the same speed as the old strat. So why is this level random, as you say? Well, there's actually PD has about 700 ways of patterns around the map that he can take, and depending on which pattern he gets, that defines how fast this level will be. I'd say the first location for both of the players is nice. Basten, PD might go over the wall here, so that might lose a little bit of time. Reed, on the other hand, is on way to getting the fastest. Oh, and no tornado too, but he messes up the spray, the spam spray there. Yeah, Basten's on the way to get the best RNG. And pardon me, Reed is on the way. Oh, and Reed's PD goes over the wall too, unfortunately. So still gonna be a really good PD for Reed and Basten. Not too bad too. This is really good RNG also for Basten as well. Just with the one wall, so it was not the most perfect RNG. So I believe Reed didn't get 2 tornadoes, I think? That's crazy. No, 2 more tornadoes almost cancels this. I think he got at least 1 tornado, both of these players got. So you can actually get no tornadoes, and that's called cancels this. So I'd say above only probably 6 seconds, 5 seconds apart, so it's still pretty close. Probably less than that. And these runners are now opening the polluted piranha. And we're gonna see, this is probably the last time we see this polluted piranha. This is the gelato opening right here, as we're getting ready to go to the major skip of the game called Gelato Beach skip, which is a skip that you get to skip almost all the shines in the game, in the level. As you can see, we're getting a little travel there. Basten, yeah, nice travel there. You can actually store your momentum there. Oh, and gets the group back. So, what is Gelato Beach Skip? This Gelato Beach Skip is you get a coconut and you put it near the blender section and you hover in, so you can actually skip all the shines and go to shine number 8. And so you can scroll left, so you can, as I said previously, you need to do all Shadow Marios in every single stage. So this skips all the shines in Gelato Beach. And as you can see, right on the left side, he's opting for the backflip method, which is riskier, but faster, and he gets it. Wow, that's a... Oh no, he clips out just last minute. That's not second. It's really unfortunate. Basten, I wonder... Oh, he's opting for the regular strat there, just to hover in there. That's a little bit slower than the backflip, but more consistent. As you can see, doing the backflip can cost you time, because you are very likely, I think 99% likely to lose the coconut there. So that's really unfortunate, for Reed opting for the crazier strat. Oh no, this time he was too fast. You have to control your speed there. If you clip under the hut, you're going too fast. If you're clipping up like that, you're going too slow. Oh no, he misses the the backflip method twice. It's really unfortunate. As you can see, Basten, he's completing the level already. We don't have to do any Wiggler fight. We don't have to do the Mirror Madness level where you can have to spray the Plangelos on the mirror. You can just skip all that by using this major skip of the game. So after this level, Basten's gonna attempt Now going into Pianta with a method called Pianta early, you don't need Rocket Nozzle here. You can actually do a spin jump Y turn right there as you see, and get into Pianta. So why do we do this? You say, why do we go from Gelato to Pianta, then we go to Pina? Why do we do this? It's actually for event cutscenes. Everything and then everything routed in. It's because we will be getting the Pina cutscene after this, so we are everything's done for a reason basically to save time there. This route of any percent. So yeah, it's really important to read, but it seems that he was able to recuperate and salvage. And I think he got a third try, I believe, the Gelato reskip. So he's not too far behind. As Basten gets the worst RNG in the last Pianta Chumplet. You can see there he uses start, so you can spine the shine faster. Ooh, oh no, Reed. He was so close in getting it. He was opting for the method of the Decathlon strat. Well, it's not exactly Decathlon, but it's almost like the Decathlon setup on the back there. You can actually do the Pianta early on the left side, as you can. Ria was doing. So Basten's finishing up with Pianta 1. Now he's going to Pianta 2, the Piantissimo race. The first auto-scroller of the game. We thankfully have only 2 auto-scrollers with 2 Piantissimo races. Here in Pianta, and later on in Noki, as you can see Basten going for the swag strat and going for the Yamata special here. Yamata-san special is a strat where you mirror Piantissimo movement. Oh, he's even getting the grab there, the ledge grab there. I always thought that was risky because sometimes you can like bonk or something. That's really cool. Japanese runner Yamata does that in his runs. It's pretty cool. And following, I think Bouncy Boy did that in the GDQ run as well. So only a shine apart this race is, and we still have plenty of RNG and harder levels to do, so it's not all set and done for this race. So Pianta 3, Shadow Mario takes away your flood. It acts as a secret level, but it's not really. And you're gonna see here damage boosting by Basten on that side. Gets it first try. No death for Basten, that's always good. Really good Pianta 3. As Reed's opting for not mirroring Piantissimo movement there. We sadly don't get to see it twice. I wonder if he... Okay, I was questioning his decision there, going down there for swag, I guess. Fun fact, you can actually lose the race if you take too much of a deviation there. Piantissimo always takes 30 seconds every single race to finish. So Pianta 4, let's see, oh, he got the worst RNG there for Basten. It's only 2 seconds slower. For Basten here. You can grab the chain chomp, and basically what you're trying to do is manipulating the chain chomp to go in straight into the bathtub with a series of movements, and you can stand in the way here. Gets a chain skip, nicely done by Basten. And we're gonna see a GWK there for, oh, almost getting the GWK Reed does. That saves time over the strat that Basten did. So still a shine away. Basten in the lead. So this is the second major skip of the game. This is, well, it's not too majorly. It only ends up saving 30 seconds because we are skipping Yoshi, and it's called Yoshi skip. Basically, you can enter the Pianta 5 secret without any need of Yoshi. You ledge grab here, get a ledge grab, and you let go, and you hover back, and you get, with using the huff setup there method, Basten gets the first try. Nicely done. Let's see if Reed gets the chain skip right here. Nicely done. You can actually, you don't need to. The chain jump can face the forward, and you can actually just drag the chain in, and you get it. Let's see if we get a Ramel cycle. Oh no early cycle here for Basten, unfortunately. So he's gonna have to wait the Shuckster to walk all the way to the right side. You can actually get a really crazy good RNG there, and you can have safe start about like 30 seconds or so. You see a rat bounce there, just one rat bounce to make the Pianta man not stop there. And that should be good. That should be good for, yeah, he gets it. Nice. Only the Pianta man didn't not stop too much, so that's good. RNG. Oh no, with the punk with the Reed. He got the exit area there. You can actually exit area. There's actually, fun fact, there's a backup there in Pianta 5. You can actually save that by a series of dives, belly hops, and hover. You can actually save that. I was watching Milk the other day doing the backup that no one does anymore. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Opting now for a spin jump read instead of a dive there, you can actually bonk there. I've done that many times myself. It's not fun. So now we're in Pianta 6. Really self-explanatory. You clean all the Piantas really fast. You clean everybody. And I believe there was recently there's been a new world record holder for this level. Feck actually got a 219 in this level. And that shows how fast you can actually go in this level. Oh no, Basten almost got the strat to the fast clean up there. Let's see if he can get at least a sub 2 here. I think he's on the way. Oh no. Maybe not anymore. Oh, and the other Pianta didn't unlock too. That's really unfortunate by Basten. Despite all that mess ups by Reed, he's still only now still only one shine away despite having to re-enter. Oh, it's always annoying with the Pianta man who doesn't talk to you and you're just sitting there doing the the what do you want punk action B dance that Mario does in place. It's always hilarious. So as you can see, Pinna is opened, and Basten will finish up Pianta with Shana Mario. Let's see if Ree can do a better jump than Basten here on Pianta 6. Oh, he misses the first unlock. I don't think he got the first unlock Pianta spray. Yeah, it's still not working out for you. Nice swag by Basten there doing the water slide way to the other side of the map. Showcasing how fast Mario can go with water slides there. Okay, read opting for the IL strat there on the dive on the mushroom. It's a strat actually, it's not actually faster, but it makes it more consistent to get that unlock there. Who gets the blue coin? Oh no, Basten missing up a honey skip. You can actually save 10 seconds by skipping these cuts in here by doing a frame perfect death here. So he has to clip back inside, probably losing about probably 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Yeah, and you can see Mario some hand on the right side there, close to that brick, signifying that you got the skip. When you see Mario's hand animation die in there and it's close to the bottom part of the screen, then you certainly almost guarantee you got it, the skip. So nicely done by Basten. Gets Sunny skip. Reed trying to go crazy and trying to get the quick kill there. That's really risky. Okay, he gets it back up fairly quickly. And on the right side you see, I mean left side, Basten getting the first cutscene skip of Pinna Park by Pox exiting the area right when those columns are. So that skips the cutscene where we get to see spoiler alert. We get to see Shadow Mario is Bowser Jr. himself. So we get to miss a lot. Oh, gets the DM shot, nicely done. That shot's pretty hard to get. So far, really perfect mecha by Basten. Really showcasing a lot. There's so much potential. Gets the second cutscene skip right here. So those cutscenes in combined, they are 4 minutes long. So if someone misses that, that's basically game over of the race, basically. So let's see if Reed gets these cutscene skips. LeBlanc getting inside the pipe there by Basten. So now we're going to Pinna 2. We're gonna see a technique called mole skip. You don't need to clean them. You don't need to kill them all with the bombs. You can just dive in here. So that saves a little cutscene that plays when you open up the cannon there. So he gets it first try for Basten. Nicely done. And Reed opting for the Nindeta strat, which Nindeta is the world record holder, by the way. So it's a strat where you just do it in third person. Oh, it misses the third rocket there. So he's gonna have to wait another cycle there. Okay, Reed getting the cutscene skip. And Basten finishing up Pinna 2. So upcoming we have Pinna 3. Probably one of the most intense chants in the game. As fellow Danny, another speedrunner with a 116 said to me, it's actually one of the hardest chants in the game. Technique wise and movement wise. Depending on which strat you go. And we're gonna see really good strats by both these players here. So yeah, it's red coins. It's the other red coin shine in the game. So we're gonna see Basten trying to get into the boat cycle here, the boat hover. Let's see if he gets it. Gets the second coin, you can actually get on the boat here. Gets the third coin, nicely done, Basten, really beautiful. Oh, okay, I was scared he was gonna fall off. Sadly, does not make that boat cycle. You can actually get a momentous spin jump on top of the boat. Still a fairly speedy Pena 3 for Basten. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Commentator curves. Oh, it's really annoying bunking those electric Koopas. That was gonna be a really good Pena 3 by Basten. Unfortunately, he got blocked there by the electric Koopa. Those electric Koopas are actually in a cycle. They go left and right, left and right. So if you are a little messed up on the cycle, if you don't get the momentous spin jump on the boat or something, you can actually get electrocuted there because the electric Koopa can be in the middle, so you don't know which path to take. So there's too narrow of a path there for you to go up. So with that tiny mess up by Basten, Reed is catching up just a tiny bit, and Reed opting for the old school strat here. That is the old way of doing things if you take the right way there. I believe Reed always talks about he talks to me how he still needs to optimize this level, but I tell him like, hey, it's okay. Like every single one of your strats is so risky, and this one's still Oh no, he misses the coin there. He's gonna have to get back on the tree and for the backup strat there. I believe that was a one cycle by Basten. Oh no, I see one of them awake. That's almost a one cycle. I think that guy didn't. That was the first face Nusa Koopa. I think it was the first one that you're supposed to wake up. I think he didn't wake up. Oh, the guy wouldn't follow him, as he would say in the chat. That's Barry feels Batman in the chat. So after Pina 4, we're gonna see probably the I would say the second major skip of the game. I would say after Gelato Beach, you skip one shine in the game. And sadly, we won't see any Pina 5s in this game. If you were favorite with Pina 5 level, I'm sorry to say we're not gonna see that level. So this is called EYG, early Yoshi go around. So what we're gonna see is, since we unlocked Yoshi in Pina 4, we're gonna see Basten getting Yoshi. And we're gonna see him eat a durian. And at the same time, fruit storage, since he's on PAL, Basten is on PAL version, so you can put fruit storage without eating a fruit. You can actually storage the fruit like that. He just got on top. He make sure twice to see if he could get it. And he's gonna clip into the park, into the invisible plane. There's an invisible plane there, and you can actually go all the way to the merry-go-round skip. Gets the fruit storage eaten there, and he gets it. I think he's clear, and he's clear to go right there. As you can see, that's actually a death plane. You cannot walk across there. There's actually invisible plane. It's sort of like a barrier skip from that other game that I forget that Zelda game. So Basten opting for the over the top to the right strat. Yes. Thank you, chat. Wind Waker. Ooh, doing a spin jump strat. I like that. I like that method. It's fairly more safer. So now Reed is starting his EYG as Basten gets a really nice EYG. I sadly does not have his split, so I cannot tell if how what pace is he in, but it's probably this is still probably fairly low 120 pace, I believe. Probably 119 pace, almost too. So you can see they're finishing up Pina Park, Basten is. And now, if you remember, we actually opened up Rico a long time ago when we did the travel skit back in Bianco. So, as you guessed it, Basten is gonna go to Rico after this. Rico Harbor being one of the easier levels in the game, and Reed thankfully getting the Iwo G there. That was almost a little bit too high of a platform. You can actually clip under and Mario can die, and it's very sad times there. Oh, Reed also doing over the top to the right. He usually does over the top to the middle there. Taking it safer there. Trying to get a... playing it safe there. Nice transition movement by Basten there. So Rico Harbor, one of the easier levels in the game. This is... two recycle bosses being the blooper here. So you can actually get a... sadly, because I didn't have the audio, I believe. Did not know... Actually, I do have the audio. I can tell you guys if he gets Scream this. At least for the second one. Saves like frames, basically. Basten didn't, unfortunately did not get Scream this, but it doesn't matter really. It's just like a few tiny frames. So that's 3-1 done. And now Reed gets a little slide on the pipe there. Opting for the water movement there, transition wise. So we still one shine apart. It's not all said and done, Stones. We have not done King Boo, which is another heavy RNG section of the game. Now we're in Rico 2 for Basten. You can actually do a blooper-less and skip the blooper race there with the blooper for both occasions, both the entry and the actual race inside of the level. Ooh, that was cutting it close for Basten there. That was really scary. You can actually get bounced back by the goop and get pushed off there. So yeah, hashtag save the bloopers. We don't need any bloopers here. We can do the race without them. It saves time. It's basically faster doing it without them. So now Reed is going to Rico 2. Let's see if he gets the... Oh, he barely gets in there as well. And Basten going for the frame perfect method. Sorry, I have to say it. GDQ joke. Let's see what time he gets. Reed gets a 21, so that saves time over writing the blooper. If it's faster than 23 seconds there on the in-gamer time, then that means you're saving time there if you're going faster than 23 seconds. So now Basten going probably to the hardest part of the Rico, which is still a fairly easy level. This is probably the hardest shine in Rico, depending which strat you do. And I think for both of these runners, we're gonna see the harder strats being done. Ooh, gets that cycle there for Basten. That's cutting close. Let's see if he's gonna keep going here. Yeah, is that close? Is that gonna? Oh, it barely makes it. That was way too close there. Nicely done, Basten. And we see Reed doing the Y turn there. A move popularized by Cathlon there for swag. And I think it's a little bit, it's a frame faster too. To get into the chime cage there. So now we see the recycle boss here for Basten. He's gonna have to redo the fight of the Looper, Cooper. But this one is just a tiny bit different. I thought he was gonna go in there. Death perception by me for Reed there. Let's see if Reed can get the faster strats here. Spyro strats. Both Spyro Shade and Sid Williams strat combined. Both two amazing runners that put a lot of work into this game. Movement wise and strats. So I think that was a little nice improvisation by Reed there. Oh, okay. That was so close. He could have fallen off there as Mario does the little dance there on the ledge. There's no control when you see Mario doing those little stutter steps there on the edge. There's no control of Mario whatsoever. You can't do anything about him. It's really. Reed saw the light the light between his eyes flash. So now we see our fellow speedrunner friend here, Basten, going for the red coins in the water. So you're probably asking, hey, Mr. Streamer, Mr. Commentator, why did he grab the green blooper? Well, they're actually all the same speed, but green has the best handling. That's pretty much your answer there. So, Basten opting for the left side there, the left side route. There's actually a faster route that he's doing, but it only saves about a second or two. It's not too big of a deal. It saves like 2 seconds on the in-game timer. So hopefully there's no invisible death planes here. Taking a shortcut too close to the boat, uncomfortably too close to the boat. That could be, you can actually bonk there if you're too close to the boat. The hitboxes of this game are crazy. So if you haven't watched a Sunshine run before, this is Rico 7. Rico Harbor 7. which is the easiest Shadow Mario in the game. Basically what you do is you just hold up and you press R. You can do that, or you can do a fancy little dive there like Basten did. It's the easiest Shadow Mario. A fellow speedrunner Stillsig once said he can actually teach you as he's doing the shine itself of how to do that shine. It's very easy. Anybody could do it. Reed also opting for the older strat there of the red coins in the water. And now we're going to finish up Bianco, as you remember probably that we left Bianco 5 and we went straight into Gelato Beach for event cutscenes and faster event cutscenes. So we only have Bianco 6 and 7 to do, so here is Bianco 6, one of the longest levels in the game. Secrets in the game. So this is another hard secret here in this game. As dying on top of the secret causes a lot of time since the death plane is really far below, so that you have to wait for Mario to die a long time before resetting the level. Oh, he almost got the GWKD there, back up. You can actually back that up in case you're too short on the momentum spin jump there on the cube. That's very unfortunate by Basten. Yeah, it's really hard to get that actually, GWKD. But it's okay. An early death there. That was an early death there. As I was talking before, dying on top of the secret now, that's a really big time loss. Even the world record holder, actually has a death there in Bianca 6, but it's really early, so it's not that big of a deal. Only 10 seconds. But if you die on top, then that's that almost jumps up to 30 to 45 seconds, I believe, depending on how fast you can do the secret. So we're getting awfully too close there. Reed starting Bianco 6 secret as Basten has just finished it up. So let's see if Reed can do it first try. This is probably getting too close for comfort for Basten. Oh no! Almost the same mistake with the momentous spin jump on the cube. So not gonna be saving any time, unfortunately, for Reed there. Ooh, that loading time that was awfully too long for Reed there. It seemed endlessly like the game didn't want to start up the game. Is this gonna get it? Almost. So Basten finishing up Bianco. So now Basten's gonna get the Yoshi here. Since Yoshi is unlocked after Piano 4, Yoshi is there, so you can get the Shadow Mario. He always needs a banana. Oh no, he throws the banana the other way. So now we're going into Serena Beach. One of the longer levels in the game. Oh no! Basten roll out there. Oh no, he died on top of the secret. That's gonna cost him so much time. So he has to do the entire level back from the start there. What's up with this loading time? That's insane. It takes forever to get back in the game. After NPM. Something's wrong with Wii. So here we go, our favorite Phantom Manta. That's the name of the boss. One of the longest bosses in the game. Can be up to 3 minutes. And essentially, what you're doing, there's two boss fights. There's two cycles. The first one, you split them up, and you try to spray as much as possible and try to make them turn pink instantly. But sometimes they move away, they like to hide in trees, and you get to play the game. Where's the Phantom Manta? Can't find the Phantom Manta. So he's still in the first phase here. They haven't turned pink yet, and when they turn pink, they will actually follow you around and you can spray all of them, so you can finish the boss fight. Alright, there you go, they turned pink, so now they're all running towards you. As Flood says, hey Mario, they're running all towards you, watch out. Well, that was a nice spam spray. I saw him taking a lot of Phantom Mantis near the beach. So Reed is able to finish Bianco 6. Oh, he almost gets the quick kill there. Good to see no Shadow Marios going into the Pianta village there for any of these players. So Basten finishing up Phantom Manta. Probably not the Phantom Manta he wanted, but still in a really comfortable lead since this is a race, and Reed is starting up the Phantom Manta. Let's see if he can get it before the rooftops here. Oh, he gets it just before the rooftops. If Chanamari gets into the rooftops, it gets almost impossible to spray him down without him going down. So yeah, this is the last time we're gonna see Yoshi actually in the run. So unfortunately, any Yoshi fans, I'm sorry. So now Basten going to Serena 2, another tough secret, probably a tough secret for some people. It's tough for me, but Basten, I believe he has talked about this secret being easy. So let's see if he goes for the goop bounce. Oh, opting for the spin jump strat there. So in the end of the secret here, oh, nice GWKD. That's really good. It's a really good move in there by Basten. GWKD being glitch wall kick. You can actually wall kick the other way and get a dive off of it too, so it's faster there instead of doing a triple jump there. Let's see if he does the momentum spin jump strat here. Nice, gets it. Dying there can cost you. Oh, a little shaky there. Nice save, nice save. Nice reaction time there by Basten. Showcasing he's a good gamer there. As someone mentioned it in chat, that's exactly right. Mario Pinball. That's the perfectly explanation of what happens in Phantom Manta, of what you don't want to happen. Oh, Basten gets okay, they all turn pink there. The Phantom Mantas are trolling him, punching him like a punching bag around there. Oh, the Mario's doing the little famous dance step as you're in place and doing the B dance there for Basten. So Serena 3 in Basten's screen is you don't need Yoshi here, as I was saying earlier. We don't need Yoshi anymore. You can actually clip in that shine by doing a backflip and then throwing the banana really fast. That gets you to clip inside of the wall there. Really, it looks easier. Like it looks easier to do. Like it probably looks harder on for anybody that doesn't run speed sunshine, but it's actually a really easy trick to do. So it's still about a shine away, behind, probably like a minute behind. Reed's trying to catch up. going into Serena 2 now. He's gonna have to do a really good Serena 2 because Basten Serena 2 was really good. So now Basten going to Serena 4, another secret, the last secret of Serena. We're gonna see a method called Casino Skip. You don't need to do the middle matching game there, you can actually skip it, thankfully. We don't have to do it in the in the speedrun. Read up team for the triple jump there across those twos. Really interesting strat usage. Alright, so Basten taking it safe there, not doing the momentous spin jump strat, which takes about like 2 seconds, I believe, there. 2 to 4 seconds. Depending on how early you can do the momentous spin jump there. You can actually get it pretty early too, it's but riskier. You don't want to die at the end of the sequence, and Basten is in a pretty comfortable lead. Probably does not want to do any hard strats to get the W, get the win. So here we go. Here's what I was talking about. King Boo, the last big RNG factor of the game. The game would decide whether he likes Basten or whether he doesn't like Basten. We're gonna see how many extra cycles on King Boo we will get. So let's see if Basten gets lucky or not. So as you can see, Basten going for the dive, canceling right away the King Boo so he can spawn faster. Gets well, that's an extra cycle there. He will have to cancel that out. So that's one extra cycle so far by Basten. There's been a sometimes there's been a happening where you can actually get 10 extra cycles in a row, and it costs like minutes of time loss. It's really awful. Probably like a minute of time loss. So this is actually a fruit cycle. He has to cancel this. This is not an extra cycle for Basten.
Could I take this second to talk about one quick thing?
Yeah, go for it.
So, for those of you who don't know, we're coming up really close to the end of the marathon, and so if you want to donate, you still have time for one bid war. You still have time to influence the choice of the Mother 3 character names. So, if you want to donate and still influence one more run of the marathon, now is the time to do it.
Alright, so Basten finishing up King Boo. I think that was only one extra cycle by Basten. That's pretty. That's the RNG you want during a race. Only one extra. That's fine. Not the end of the world. It's the average. You can get up to 1 or 2. That's about the average time of the runs that you get. Ooh, Basten having a little trouble getting back into the pipe there. I think he fell off at one point. Is Basten taking a handicap? Question mark? Waiting for a read? Alright, so this is scrubbing the Serena Beach. You get to see a lot of spam spray here, and if we had the audio on, you probably do not want to hear the audio because it's a lot of clicking and a lot of spam spraying. As people say, spam spray is ASMR. It's really, really loud level. You can tell a lot when people are in this chat too during races and calls, video calls, and I mean voice calls. So Basten's actually on PAL version, so he doesn't have to clean all the goop. He doesn't have to be so technical with his cleaning. Because on the Japanese version, actually, the version that Reed is, you actually have to clean almost all the goop. So I think that was a 220-ish by Basten, so that's pretty. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Anything above 220 is good for PAL. Getting a 220 is extremely hard on JP, on the Japanese version of the game. So Basten finishing up Serena. Nice to see that he still does the old school strats there for the Serena. Just jumping to the side and spraying and then diving. I think we got. I think this is the last fruit cycle for Reed. So I think yeah, that's the last song. So I think we probably only got one extra cycle. Judging on his time, it's around 3 minute time segment for this. So yeah, I'd say that's about probably one extra cycle or two for Reed. So good on you so far. Probably not the execution he wanted, but it's all good so far. We still have no key, and anything could happen to no key. Reed going for the second fastest cycle. Oh no, this is the spin side flip there. It goes back to the meme there, the one circulating the Twitter going, is this a spin jump? Is this a side flip? This game can give you things that you don't want. Gets bonks on the spaghetti meatballs, as the legendary Blood Will runner used to call them when he used to speedrun this game. So let's see if Reed can get a good time here on Serena Beach. I'd say he's gonna get about like a 215. I'm calling it. Getting a higher time, it's harder on JP than on PAL version that Basten did earlier. For this shot. So now we're going into Donkey 2 for Basten. It's actually one of those levels that we get to see the third blooper fight, but oh wait. Are you telling me we don't see it? Are you telling me the speedrunners are gonna clip through we're using the spring and diving into the shine and not fight the third blooper grouper? Huh. I see. But yeah, we don't do the third blooper fight. For any blooper lovers, we sadly do not get to see his beautiful face anymore. As you can see, Basten's doing the trick here. Spring clip. If you're running towards the edge there and you throw it at the same time, barely gets there. You can actually die there if you're too short there. You can actually go all the way down and die. You have to restart the level. That's happened to me a bunch of times, but he gets it. Almost gets the quick kill there for Reed. That's one of the harder quick kills in my opinion to get. Now Shadow Mario goes upstairs and you have to dodge boost. Here's your fun fact for another fun fact for your game. If you actually unlock that blue coin there, that X on the left side, you can actually soft lock your game there. you can try this at home if you want. Getting this shine, as the shine is spawning and you unlock the blue coin, you will soft lock your game there as permanently. It's really a fun fact of the game. So now Reed finished up. He finished up. Serena is now going to Noki, the last world. This is the last world of the game. No more worlds after this. Well, except Corona itself. Nothing too much about red coins in the bottle. Pretty self-explanatory. It's an introductional level. You get to learn about underwater mechanics. It's kind of funny how this is the last level and you first being introduced into underwater mechanics of how the route is played into the speed run. Since we don't, Pianta is supposedly the last level casually, but we get to do Nokia's last level. So now, after the introductory level is done, we get to go to Noki for the eel dentist, eel mouth dentist. That's the name of the boss. And we're gonna see what strat Basten uses here for this eel fight. I believe Basten has his own strat. It's a really good strat where he cleans like 5 tooths and gets like the 6th tooth, I believe, with the hover or something like that. I think this strat is almost as fast as doing the 6th tooth strat, almost. It's a really good strat that Basten does. I seen him doing it once before. Let's see how many tooths he gets. He gets 1, 2, 3. Ooh, and Reed stopping there for a little bit doing oh, he's getting the 6th tooth. Okay, he almost got the 6th tooth. Okay, that's the strat. Yeah, that is the strat. He gets like half of the 6th tooth there. That's really good, nice strat for Basten. Saves a little bit of time there. As you saw, Reed actually stopped there for a little bit. It did like the blade blade tactic there, as Japanese people call it. You can actually sit in place and do the. All right, nice. Gets this cutscene skip. Nice cutscene skip by Basten. So sorry about the blade tactic. Is actually you can actually spin in place and get a spin jump off of that. It's rarely used, as you have to wait in place and it loses a little bit of time. But it's a little swag you can do. But Reed does that because he likes getting the spin jump that way. It's easier for him to get it that way. So here we go. Here's the last auto-scroller of the game. Have 2 in the game, in the speedrun. It's Piantissimo race, the second race, and it's an auto-scroller because you basically have to wait Piantissimo to get to the finish line, and he almost takes 35 seconds to finish up the race every time. So yeah, you can mess around here, do a little swag here. Oh, he has a backwards bong there. I've never seen that. That's cool. Oh, we're gonna see the home invasion strats. Are we? Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna see the home invasion strats. This is a swag strat. You can actually clip under that little Noki house there, and you can go inside and like mess around and chill there for a second. That's a really cool swag strat. As Reed's going to Noki, the eel fight boss. Basten is now going to probably one of the hardest levels of the game. In my opinion, the easiest to choke, the last hurrah, the last obstacle before finding the final boss of the game. Basically, Noki 6 is the longest Shine Secret. Oh my god. But Reed's doing the saving the frame strat there, the deadest strat there. You can actually spam spray and save the frames there. Um, so as you see, Basten on the left side, getting into the secret. So let's see if he gets green cycle, the fastest cycle that you can actually do this level. He's en route to do the fastest cycle here. Nicely done. He gets it. Oh, even with the wide look, that's insane. Really good Noki 6 by Basten. This guy, this is showing a lot of potential as of a runner. Recently getting a 118 for Basten. It's a really good time in the game. Yeah, really unfortunate I read. Whenever when the eel goes down, it's really hard to recover that. Getting low on life here. Notice the damage meter. He can't. If you have less than 3 health, you cannot do the cutscene skip. Misses the cutscene skip. Almost gets it with the 2 damage there. But it's really unfortunate by Reed. I believe this is still maybe high 119 pace by Basten or 120 pace maybe. As the timer is to 117, probably. It's probably cutting it really close. Yeah, it's probably 120, almost 121 to 120 pace, yeah. Unfortunately. But still really good race run. Only 2 minutes off from his best. Really good race by Basten. Showing a lot of potential, what he can do. So here we go, he's the event cutscene. This is the cutscene we get after beating all the Shadow Marios. You get the Flooded Delfino cutscene. So what that means is Corona is opened, you can go in there and you can finish off the game. That's any percent basically. Alright, let's see if we see any crazy strats, any fast Corona. No, we don't get to see any fast Corona. Basten is like, I want to finish this, I'm ahead, I'm gonna do the standard strats here. We might see the, okay, starting a little bit. Is he gonna make it? It's like, is he gonna make it? He's gonna get a ledge grab, right? Yeah, I knew he was gonna make a ledge grab. That was so close. Yeah. Ooh, Reed opting for the rope movement strats on the right side there for Noki. I think he was trying to practice there for Noki 6. And he gets the home invasion strat, the strat I was talking about. Really nicely done. Thank you, Reed, for displaying nice, nice swag strats. And there's a rocket storage. You can actually You can storage your rocket there. You can storage it once.
Sure is, Papa.
And we don't use clouds anymore in this speedrun.
I think not.
So this is the last cutscene of the game.
Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family?
And for a lot of people that are new in the game, Rocket Nozzle is the final boss of the game, not Bowser himself. As you can actually storage your rocket and fall all the way down or like that. That's really so scary watching that dive there. You try not to get it gooped. There, gooping can kill you there, or getting blasted in the face by a bullet bill can also kill you, as that's happened to me a lot of times. Reed opting for the rope movement strats there. Those strats are really good. And we got time there. A 1:20:36. Really good race by Basten. Oh, I'm sorry, 1:20:43. Really nicely done. We didn't see any chokes by Basten. We see a few errors here and there movement-wise, but not too bad by Basten. That's a GG right there. Really nicely done, Basten. Oh, okay, okay. 1:20:30 something. That's a really good race. I'll take that race any day, honestly. Races you can tend to choke and you can like get nervous and stuff
Mario,
and 120 and that's 2 minutes off your best
assist.
PB. So that's really good. Really good race by Basten.
Mario, look.
So we're gonna finish up Basten Basten I believe Reed. We're gonna finish up his run. we're gonna finish Basten. Yeah, we're gonna watch this cutscene on the left side. We're gonna see everybody happy. Flood, spoiler alert, Flood does not die. He comes back alive after a few seconds. Oh, Reed opting for the the quick kill. He almost gets the quickest kill there on Noki 7. That's actually oh no, he bunks on top of the wall there. He's gonna have to climb up. Hopefully, yeah, Shotomari will not have to go away. Yeah. All right, so this hopefully we'll get to see some fast Corona maybe by Reed. Maybe he's gonna show us something cool, or maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna take it easy and just finish up the game. I'm really curious what to see what kind of strat he uses for the Delfino flooded movement here. If he does the double umbrella strat or if he does the rooftop strat. Okay, gets the rooftop strats. I like the strat. Oh, gets the side flip over there. Alright, let's see what kind of strat he's doing. Oh, he stops! Oh, he's gonna take an intentional death. I think he wants to showcase us the fast Corona. Oh my god, that death loading's so long there. Okay, we got a showcase of sportsmanship there. We showcasing how the fast Corona can be done there. Diving doesn't get the spray of the flame there. Okay, gets fast Corona. Oh, he's on his last life. It's so scary. Okay, gets the one up there. Nice, but this is fast Corona displaying by Reed. What a showman he is. Oh, he has to stop there unfortunately now. But that's mainly the idea of fast Corona. It's really nicely shown of Reed. Reed sound glitch. Maybe. Maybe that was during the death animation, maybe. Yeah. Shoutouts to Reed though. He's so new to the game. I think on 2 to 3 months new. Oh, he gets a Lich Grab on the cloud. Shoutouts to Reed though, like, he's so new to the game and he's just gonna, as I talked to him before, the strats that he uses are so daily light that one day he's just gonna like cut his PB time by like 3 to 2 minutes. Like, he's gonna get like a good time so soon. So yeah, shoutouts to Reed, he's really good. Like, shoutouts to both of these runners actually. Like, they're really close to the community. They race a lot all the time, and they like to join races. That's what I like to see. And if you're considering running this game or being active in the community, please do so. Please join us we do weekly races during Fridays. We have EU weeklies and we have NA weeklies for both times. We like doing races. So please free join us if you are considering. Spear in this game. Doesn't matter what skill level you are, you can always join the races. They're open for anybody. Oh no, that was so close for a Reed there, getting almost killed. Oh, he's going for the casual strats, playing on Bowser so he can proceed to the right side. Oh, he still gets flamed. Yeah, also shoutouts to Basten with his 119 recently. It's a really good time in SMS. And we got a finish by Reed. Finishing up with a 126. That was a 124 in my heart. He stopped at Corona to showcase us fast Corona. So that's really good sportsmanship there by by Reed. And really showman showing showcasing off the faster strat there in Corona. So yeah, round of applause by both of these runners. They did really good. Really fun race. Thank you for letting me commentate this run. Speedruns Rochester. And I believe Reed's game was actually glitching the whole run. Yeah, the load times were crazy. I did not have the sound glitch on, the sound on, unfortunately. So thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was really fun.
We have our next runner waiting to be set up, so we're gonna head to the BRB screen, and then after that, we're gonna see Worms Crazy Golf by Mayo Mike. So get excited for that. Thanks. Shoutouts to Basten and Reed for racing today. It was a really good race. And yeah, we'll see you with Mike hopefully in a couple minutes.